Romania is a beautiful land that retains its ancient heritage of nearly 1,000 years while embracing contemporary values from the West. It is a country of many cultures, faiths, and lifestyles, a nation politically free and spiritually alive.
We all come here and we're full of spirit and of joy of the Lord, worshiping in freedom, but at the same time be clear-cut, fundamental in the essence, and that's Christ-centeredness.
It was very exciting to see 11 new believers baptized. And at the end of the service, another 11 people came forward and gave their lives to Christ. It was an amazing evening.
I'm excited to be baptized because I've accepted the Lord in my heart, and this is the way that I show to the world that I'm His child.
But Romania hasn't always been a place of smiles and laughter, of worship and freedom. It's a nation that has also been controlled by foreign powers, yet none worse than communism.
Communism was like a virus. It infected every area of our life. From our minds, from our hearts, from our lives, even our emotions or physical needs. Everything was controlled and restricted. They tried to really push you into a psychological trauma and fear.
Communism was very aggressive, brutal, destroying all the opposition. As a result, it was fear and it was threat for life.
Above all, Christians suffered for their enduring faith. All were persecuted, many imprisoned, and some severely punished. Just among Baptists, more than 400 pastors were tortured and murdered or said to have simply disappeared.
All the people assume risks in doing what they have done in the communist time, and in this regard, they were 100% for the kingdom.
Because in communism, you can raise up your hand and declare yourself a Christian. The communists really didn't care much until the day you got baptized. Why? Because that was the day when you claimed before everybody that Christ is the Lord of your life. There is no way back. There is no any negotiation with the world or with authorities. And from that time on, people start being persecuted as Christians.
The other effect of this was that communists has tried to separate and divide, even split between the leaders. So they were trying to get evangelical pastors mistrust the others, not to want to work with each other, even some of them betray others. In that kind of environment, it's no doubt that many people did not understand the need to come together.
In 1989, a political revolution erupted, ending 45 years of communist rule in Romania. At the same time, a spiritual revolution swept the nation. Church bells joyfully rang and congregations openly worshiped for the first time in decades.
After the revolution, we are more open. That means we could meet in the house, we could meet in the church, we could have time to train people in the different kind of environment and to be a model. It's more open.
Now we are able to teach, to have classes, to have courses for people. Now we are able to bring people together and to let know there are others with the same passion they have, and to discover how many we are in this ministry.
Big Impact is a comprehensive ministry that educates, encourages, and empowers evangelical leaders to reach the world around them with the gospel.
BIG stands for, and here is in Romanian, Biserici, churches, impact, and global. Local churches with global impact. Biserici cu impact global. Big. And it's big too.
When we started to develop the vision of BIG for Romania, we realized that there are pastors who need this training, there are youth leaders who need this training, there are women who need training, and so we developed different tracks of leadership training.
It's challenging because you come here and there is a fire starting up in your heart, in your soul, that you have to go in your church and put it in practice. You can't just learn it and keep it for yourself. You have to share with other people.
The generations of leaders before us were very alone. Now we discover together that we can work together and everything is better.
What Big does is focuses on people who already have a calling and have a ministry, have a passion or a track record, and we are helping them create an environment, a transformational environment in their church or ministry. Starting from several very key and basic things: the purpose-driven life and ministry, discipleship as a lifestyle, sharing leadership, and developing churches that move beyond their local region.
Big is a context where you can bloom if you want to receive the teaching and the encouragement that is being offered here. And it's a community of people who love God and want to serve Him. It's a community of practice where people have the same values and want to see Romania changed for God's glory.
For me, Big really opened my eyes and enlarged my horizons. And Big taught me what discipleship is, and has challenged me during these years to make disciples, to invest my life in others, and also to make discipleship a lifestyle and not only a program in church.
God has uniquely positioned Romania to have a big impact on all of Europe, the most unevangelized continent in the world.
The greater impact I see Romania can have is in the Central and Eastern Europe, because we have the same mindset. It's so easy to understand somebody who lived 40 years or longer under communist regime, and because we have a great experience with God. We've seen revivals in Romania before 1989 and even after.
Romanians, I believe, will have a very good impact in other countries, especially that are Orthodox countries. So we are much better received in some of these countries, and I believe we as Romanians will be much more effective evangelizing some of the countries that are around us.
Definitely the teaching that is spread in these conferences are beyond our churches. It's beyond what I am doing in my church. It's about what I am doing with my church in my city, in my country, or even beyond my country.
We're investing in the next generation of leaders that can change not only Eastern Europe, but can change Europe. Because from here it seems, Lord, it's moving in such a way that these people are moving toward the other nations and building churches, building ministries, and reviving what a continent that was once Christian now is probably the most secularized continent in the world.
Big Impact is a ministry that's investing in leaders who are investing in others. The results are profound.
I think right now we disciple around 1,000 girls all over the country, and there is a team of 10 young women who disciple other local teams, either in their church or in their region, and those leaders disciple those thousands. So it's a very powerful, impactful ministry.
Every year we reach anywhere between 5,000 to 10,000 people in various types of ministry in Romania and beyond.
The word that I will characterize Big, it's impact. Impact on me as a person, pastor, believer, impact on my church, the way I do church, and impact on my nation, the way I go out and reach others to Christ.
Big is the hope of our people, of our churches, of God's ministry in Romania and in all the world.
God is working more powerfully in Romania than in all of Europe. And Big Impact knows the urgency for equipping pastors for ministry is greater than ever. But they can't do it alone.
The economy in Romania after communism is very poor, with an average salary for a pastor in Romania of probably $250 to $300 a month. Pastors are coming and paying almost $100 to $150 for 3 or 4 days of a conference. That's almost half of their salary, and they're still paying because they want to be here.
Will you partner with Big Impact today and be a part of transforming a nation, even a continent, for the glory of God? Your commitment to pray, to volunteer, And to give financially is crucial. Your sacrifice will make a huge, no, a big difference today and for eternity.
Investing in big, it's not investing in a project. It's investing in people. I think that the main reason is you can really invest in God's kingdom, because it's not impacting just persons, but also churches and nations and next generations.
It's not just come and help us. It's let's go together. We are doing, now we are investing, we are putting our resources, and we want to go together.
To partner with us, send your tax-deductible gift to Josiah Venture, Post Office Box 4317, Wheaton, Illinois 60189. Please make your check payable to Josiah Venture for Big Impact. For more information about volunteer opportunities and prayer needs, go to bigimpact.ro.